Won't you tell me your name? Hey, herky turkeys. Now we'll get the rest of this done. Oh, we got one egg here. There we go. One turkey egg. See if we got anything back in here today. No turkey eggs back there. Hey, Teresa, how's it going? Hi, Jenny. We got one turkey egg. Now I gotta go pick up the rest of my stuff. Bad boy. You make me feel so good. Turkey. All right, we go to our... Okay. We actually need some fresh garlic so that I can make some medicine for hag. This garlic here is all dried up. So the bulbs probably won't grow, but we'll try it anyways. We don't have anything to lose, really. Wow, that's really down there. Should have brought something out a little better than a spoon, I guess. But I don't always do the smartest things. I am going to have to get something deeper if I want to get these out, though. These bulbs are just way too deep. Way too deep. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come set the night on fire. There we go. They're not the biggest, but they'll do the job. Okay, this one looks like it might be bigger. One a little crazy when I planted these. I planted them a little deep. Bring them a little closer to the surface. Maybe they'll do better next year. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I gotta go sneak in here and see if turkeys laid any eggs inside the greenhouse too. Hey, sunfish for fish. What's happening, man? Hey, Jamie Smith, good to see ya. Hey, Teresa, I've got some books on holistic cures that work really well for a bunch of different symptoms. I'm not a doctor, even though I play one on YouTube, but I've used mullein and it's helped my breathing immensely. It's helped my COPD. And I've used a combination to alleviate the cholesterol without using the medication they gave me that makes me sick and the side effects. So I don't know if it would work for you or not, but if you're interested, I will gladly send you the books. Oh, look. Some little creep came and set this off and got away. So let's reset it. Well, you can keep them. They're PDF files, Teresa. Just send me a message to remind me, and I'll ship them off to you. I'll send them to your email. Hey, .com, good to see you. All right, we got nothing in that live trap. Let's put a little egg whites in this live trap. Should we? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I know, guys, it's not really the right way to bait a live trap, but I've been trapping since I think I started in 72. So I do things a little strange. let's see if we can get us some bigger garlic. Sticker bushes everywhere. Yeah, it looks like we'll get some better garlic here, guys. This looks a little more mature. The cats look like they've been over here shitting in it too. Oh no, it's so gross. I have cat shit on my hands. What will I ever do? Yeah, that looks like enough to make her medicine with. That's plenty of garlic there. We'll take that with us. Rose bush is gonna stick the shit out of me. Thank you, Rose bush. You suck. Yeah, all kinds of shit washes off, dude. I've had so much shit on me in my lifetime. I'm not really worried about it. I ain't stressing it. No reason for me to carry this around with me. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Alright, we got nothing there. No eggs over here. There shouldn't be any eggs in this nest either. Nope. Ow. I'm tired, so I'm kind of tripping all over myself. See if we got anything in the live trap. Nope. Nothing in the live trap. There's a live trap, guys. Where are you, honey boo boo? Honey boo boo, come to daddy. I don't know if the camera will show you guys the goat eyes or not, but they're all glowing from the reflection. As long as we're out here. Okay, nothing in that live trap. We're gonna go put some salt in the hole over here. This water's really killing me. You can see the groundwater seeping in from up there, I believe. And it's just a big mess. I really need to get this taken care of. Dave and I have been doing our best to get this done. We don't need any jabs. So yeah, I'll try not to fall and hurt the other wrist. Why do you guys come in here with other people's names? I don't get that. Elliot. Just like the people who come in here with the fake DSS name. They come in here with the fake Rick Crude. Sorry guys, but they've already been modded, so you're kind of wasting your time, you know? But if that's what you like to do, I guess. Yeah, blind, it sucks, man. And down at the bottom of that hole, I got about another 6 inches to go till I can get the fitting to take it off. Right, blind? You're blind, so since your name says blind straight, you must be blind because I say so. Now it's a fact, you're blind. See how that works? Hello. Hello, birdies. There's another nest. Nothing's in it. You're making mullen tea now? That's awesome, Teresa. I hope that works out as good for you as it did for me. I really do. Yeah, blind, I gotta siphon the water out. I've got a bunch of salt in there keeping it from freezing. I hear you, Jamie. Hey, Sci-Fi Bri, what's happening? Most trolls are up the baby bottle, just need their soother to keep them satisfied. I hear ya. Yeah, I'm on the phone now, so I can't tell you if that's the real D. Johns or not, because I can't read the MAC address off the phone. But we pretty much know her mannerisms and how she acts, so if it gets to insanity, we'll know it's not her. Hey, Ivor, what's happening? We had to come out and get some fresh garlic for the medicine. I didn't have time to put up any of the links, but there's a PayPal for Joshua. There's a GoFundMe for Joshua. There's a GoFundMe for Mommy Ameni's sister. There's a few more that aren't coming to mind right now. Sorry, my head's not on completely straight tonight. I was multitasking in too many places. Yeah, I hear you, D. Johns. I have one of those too. I've got my own private little clone. I may or may not be allegedly in my sleeping song right now. Sweet Tunis. Turn you over to ugly old man face. Oh, that's gotta go off. Yeah, I'll take your word for it, .com. Blind, I hate underwear accounts the most. Just give me some boxers and I'm happy. Man, I have made an unholy mess. Come on. Well, I changed my artificial cast today. And I went to, I think it's red today. I got rid of the pink one. It got pretty cheesed out. It's not really a good idea to work with a fake cast. Put the turkey egg away. Oh, Jenny, I have to take this outside still. See, here's your here's one of your mantis egg cases for next year. I keep forgetting to take it outside. Hey, hello, my clone. What do you have to say today? Everyone search Pac-Man Frog on YouTube. Google is allowing videos of live ducklings and baby alligators to be fed to these frogs, which is abuse to both animals. That's not animal abuse. If we don't speak up for our animals, no one will. I don't know, but I'm I'm all for ducklings being ate by baby alligators.
Hey, Olga.
Ivor says, I tried sleeping in boxers once. Wasn't very comfy. It was great till I climbed in and Road started swinging at me. What, Hag?
Eating vegetables is cruelty to plants.
Right? I support PETA. People for the ethical. People eating tasty animals.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is.
Alright, if you'll excuse me, I have to get the dog a little food.
That's my favorite group. People eating tasty animals.
Here, Rosie, I'm sorry. It's a little late, but better late than never. There you go, sweet pie. I know.
Well, we got enough garlic for your medicine, Hag.
Holy shitballs. That's nice.
Yep.
And then you can cut the root ends off and shit.
Yeah.
And the greens.
Yeah.
You could actually give her, well, I don't know. You can give her the greens downstairs, she'll eat them like onions, and then
Okay.
the garlic pieces, just let them sit out and dry overnight once you get them cut.
Yeah.
You want it on a plate. And you can be good for tomorrow, I think. I'm gonna come on bed.
Alright.
I'm not feeling so hot, so.
Well, go to bed. We'll fix you up tomorrow. I'll get your lupus medication made up and everything else, and we'll be good.
I know. Thank you.
This garlic is awesome. It actually came from downtown Tommy Brown. He brought this out to us a couple years ago. It's been fantastic, man. That's also where Rooster Cogburn came from, was Tommy Brown. Did my clone leave already? Is that all he really had to say, was that little bit of nonsense and he left?
What a party pooper.
School shooting today? No, I didn't, Sunfish. Hey, North Sac, what's happening? I have no problem with ethical treatment of animals. The problem is that most people have no clue what ethical stewardship really means, right?
Exactly.
See a squirrel, eat a squirrel. See a beaver, eat his tail. The Mullen tea tastes good, Road. That's cool, Teresa. I'm glad you... Funny, 2 weeks ago we had 3 rich kids join our school. Very disruptive. Fixed that, expelled them, and applied their tuitions to 3 teens who couldn't afford the program. I feel good now. Awesome.com. That's the way it should be, man. But I'm a little jaded. You know? I get kind of dorked off that the kids who are working hard to make it, and everything's against them, and then the rich kids just, you know, they piss around and they still make it. And if they don't make it, Daddy pays enough so they do make it. Man, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we were talking about socializing, meeting people, learning things the old-fashioned way. You know, back when you would go and you go actually work on a guy's car with them, learn the parts and do everything. And now you just look it up on YouTube and you hope to God that the guy who made the video knew what he was talking about. And it's not just a whole load of crap. I just got my booster shot. I am so sick to my stomach that I am dehydrated and can't drink water. But there is a new COVID variant coming out. If you're so sick to your stomach and you can't drink water, smoke some pot, dude. There was one in Michigan the other day, I believe. I didn't hear about it, Sunfish. Teresa says it hit kill. Yep, rearrange the letters of 0 micron and you get more. Damn it, did you have to do that? I know what you're saying, Road. I'm trying to fix my motorcycle by watching YouTube videos. Yeah, we learned it hands-on from the old people, and made sure that, the bore was right, stuck the pistons in, made sure that the end gap was right, used the plastic gauge, and now they skip half the steps. It's pretty strange, man. Teresa says, no shot for me. This medication destroyed my life and it was just one pill. Damn, Teresa. It's all lies. I have been around all of Texas and didn't catch COVID. Yeah, I hear you, Sunfish. I haven't wore a shame muzzle, and I haven't had any shots either. I'm not gonna. I won't even take a flu shot, man. They scare me. I'll just keep running around in chicken shit and duck shit and turkey shit and goat shit and deer shit and everything else, and hopefully my immune system will be built up to a point where it can take care of itself. And if not, then I guess it's my time to go. Because there's no DNR on me. And they can have all my parts. If they can use any of that stuff, if any of it's still usable, they can have it. Just don't bring me back, please. In many places, you can be fired for rejecting the jab, Teresa. Yeah, and you can also fight it in a court of law. And as a matter of fact, I just read where Biden's mandates, 10 states rejected the mandates to in order to keep your job. So I'm honestly shocked people still buy this shit. Each time people are less afraid, suddenly a new variation is out. Yeah, no doubt, man. Plus, the COVID vaccines are bad for your heart. Teresa says, I'm disabled, so I don't need it. I hear ya. I'm physically disabled. You might as well say mentally disabled.
There you go. Now go lay down, please.
I always wonder how all these people know so much about everyone else's life. Where do they get the time? I have a hard time keeping up with my own life. Hey, what's happening, 23 KC? LeBron James just got COVID and he was vaccinated. It is getting really bad the news said. Yeah, who believes the news? Norsack says, I've had 3 friends who I hang with all the time catch COVID and survive. They said it was just like having the flu. I believe it, Norsack. Always around the holidays they pop up, which is strange, don't you think? Yeah, Teresa, I do. You know, there are no long-term studies on the vaccine because we are the long-term study. Yeah, no doubt, man. If you think your government is here to protect you, you're an idiot. That's true, Sunfish. The government does not need to use biological warfare on us. They could shut us all down with cyber attacks. The government will do to us whatever they please. They always have. Blind says, just ate some blood sausage. First time since I was in my 20s. Tastes funky. You can keep that blood sausage, Blind. I want no part of it, my friend. You idiot. That's what they want you to think. The government is spraying us like bugs. I don't know, Blind. I don't think they spray bugs as hard as they do us. You know, this is a time when you miss Timothy Leary Trip of the Month Club. You know, you just want to tune it out and just escape for a while. Do your own thing, you know. Go visit somewhere else for a little while. You ever notice how, you know, LSD 25 all of a sudden was this horrible, terrible thing? And now here we are coming in, you know, to the newer age, and LSD 25, it's not so bad anymore. And ketamine, which used to be strictly used on your big cats as a sedative, is now being used on veterans. Kind of strange, man. Kind of strange. Although, I don't have anything bad to say about ketamine. They lit up the whole horizon 2 days ago. It was very disturbing. I'm not saying things just to be mean. I'm saying things because it's the truth. Sweet. Jeff Bezos said that in the near future, only the rich will live on Earth and the poor will be sent to space. He's the richest man in the world and just went to space. Nobody is out in space. Exactly, Blind. Wearing unbranded and cheap clothes doesn't mean you're poor. Remember, you have a family to feed, not a community. Space is bullshit. Well, one way you know COVID is bad is because it is stronger than Ebola, swine flu, or bird flu. These viruses are spreading every year, and now it's crazy. Only if you believe that. If I told you that the Mickey Mouse flu was coming next year and it was 10 times worse than COVID, if it was on NBC or Fox, would you believe that it was true? Would you just take their word for it? Or would you demand some type of proof? Me? I want to see some type of proof.
Man, I just fixed video. It's a made-up story.
Well, someone clearly watches way too much CNN or is just a bot account, right? Right up line straight. We haven't been to space. We don't have the technology. Exactly. Well, one way you can tell is by hospital case classification numbers. You know, another way you can tell? You can go to your local hospital and you can see that it's almost empty. So, where are all these dead bodies? Where are all these people at? Do they just like, what? They get COVID and they all of a sudden, boom, they like evaporate into the twilight zone?
Well, there haven't been any graves opened up by us.
Ever since COVID started, not one grave across the road is opened up. So, where are these dead people going? I want to know. Please tell me. Because I can't figure it out.
None of it makes much sense.
Maybe I'm just dumb.
All you do is listen to the news on TV. If that's your source, wow. No, lay down. You're not getting under the covers. It's too fucking hot. You'll be out in 2 seconds.
You know what? I know there's sunfish because I see them on Sunfish for Fishes channel. And I watch them eat minnows and shiners and all kinds of other little fish. So I know they're real. I haven't seen COVID attack anybody yet. I haven't seen anybody die in the middle of an aisle shopping. I haven't seen any hazmat teams rush to any stores. You know, so where are these people dying? Where are their bodies going? What is happening? I need proof. I'm sorry. You must show me proof if you want me to believe what you're trying to sell me. They started trying to sell us this crazy stuff back when they were selling Hoover vacuums door to door. Or the Merriam-Webster dictionaries. Get these dictionaries and give your children a head start. They will turn out to be rocket scientists, doctors, lawyers, mathematicians. And the kids never picked up the books because they were too busy watching Mighty Mouse and Popeye and Hercules and everything else that was on TV. I'm prepping my garlic for you. Where have all the flowers gone? It's really strange. These roots on the garlic almost look like I can't even think of what it's called now. The tassels on corn tassels. That's what they look like. They look like corn tassels. It's pretty strange. Now I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow to process the rest of this garlic. Where I pressed it. I don't know if you guys are interested in this or not. If you're interested in seeing this garlic process, let me know and I'll show it to you. Otherwise, it's pretty boring, so I honestly didn't think you guys wanted to watch it. But if I'm mistaken and you do want to see it, I'll gladly show it to you. It's nothing exciting. Oh, I missed that. And if you don't think the Greys can reach us from space or any international space station, then you are naive. The Greys have been putting disinformation for years. They want us to die of this COVID. I'm zoomed in. Is that any better? Sorry, Jenny. My uncle told me that his dying friend who works for the CIA said they created AIDS. He wanted to tell my uncle before he died. Yeah, well, I think COVID was just to get everyone spaced out with half their face covered to work out the kinks in facial recognition. Yeah, I'm with you too. Teresa, you really need to pipe down because the jab is being provided for free. If you're too lazy to get it, that's your fault because it's the only thing that will save your life. Sasquatch, you are clueless. We all know that. And Teresa says, also to see how far they could control the people. Exactly, Teresa. This jab is the only choice we have to live. Wrong. I'll prove you wrong. I'm going to live without getting the jab. Our lovely government is so worried about us, they would put the number one ingredient in rat poison in our water supplies. Hell, look what they did to Flint, Michigan. There you go, Teresa. Sasquatch can have yours. He can have mine, too. Sunfish says, yep, and destroy the agricultural industry. Jab is now approved for children aged 12. So if you think it's dangerous, you will be laughing when it's approved for infants soon because it is harmless. It has been proven. I beg to differ, and if I had a 12-year-old, there's no way in hell he'd be getting a shot from the government saying that it's okay. The government does not raise my children, I do. And I will not allow the government to dictate how I raise my children. So, that's too bad for the government. $29 trillion in debt and not a single civilian nuclear bunker built. Yep, they sure care about us, no doubt. Free, right. That's why it's free. It is abuse to not get your children the jab, or even like Roadhog does, not allow Hag to get it. It's the only thing to save our lives. Dude, Hag has free will. You do understand she's over 21. She has a mind of her own. And I can't force Hag to do anything. And if she doesn't want the jab, she ain't getting it. And if they try to force it on her, I will defend her. That's the way it is. If the vaccine is safe and effective, why is everyone vaccinated worried about people who aren't, right?
Yeah, if it works so well, what are you worried about?
Look up Dr. Fauci's story from when he was a boy in Brooklyn. Has been researching this all his life. Fauci can't even research how to put on a condom. Blind Straight says, Sasquatch, go drink motor oil. It's good for you. You can prove you can prove it that the vaccine is safe, right?
Go ahead, prove it. We'll wait.
Ivor says, fuck Dr. Klopik.
Why don't you walk back so much?
Teresa says, Dr. Fauci? Well, he's not my doctor.
Yes,
Sasquatch.
not mine either.
Yes, there is no case of death from the COVID vaccine, but millions die off COVID worldwide every day. You are
Millions of people die from all kinds of things every day. What the fuck difference does it make?
You are spreading medical misinformation.
Totally, without a license.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it very well, Jenny. You know how I am.
Well, let me?
Right.
I don't want it.
Never take the advice of a man who would be irrelevant if his opinion changed. If you don't get your child a jab, they should be taken. Because that is abuse. The COVID jab is the only life-saving we have. If you don't take it, you could die. Well, you know what?
I'm not his child.
Unfortunately, we have this thing called the Constitution.
Yes, and it allows us.
And it allows you the right not to have shit put in your body that you don't want to have put there.
That's right. Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
Sunfish says my 223 says different. Yeah, so does my 40. Teresa says I get sick from all the big pharma drugs.
I don't take any of them.
Please do your research. Dr. Fauci has even approved the jab for children. Anyone who is of age should take the jab. Well, let's see Fauci and all his children and all his grandchildren, everyone related. Let's watch him take all 3 shots and all boosters.
You just go right ahead and believe what that government wants you to.
I'll take,
the one that takes 1/3 of all the money that you make
says,
and then
I'll take Dr. Phil as my doctor before Fauci.
Dude, I
apparently
would listen to Jerry Springer first.
Is a sexist prick who thinks men make women's decisions for them. Exactly, Ivor.
My children are grown up. They can make their own decisions.
Dr. Fauci did not lie. He had to say that masks won't work because there was a shortage at the time. Dude, if you...
Is this a comedy routine?
Dude, this guy has more excuses than there are excuses. Excuses.
I'm convinced it's a comedy routine. It has to be,
The doctor has part of the population control since the late 80s. The bottom line is that masks are mandatory. They are not mandatory.
A mandate is not a law, just so you are aware of that.
Social distancing is mandatory. No, it's a mandate. And the jab is a mandate.
Social distancing is a courtesy.
And I hate to tell you something, but in 10 states, Biden's mandatory jab was just...
struck down
by the Supreme Court.
That's right.
Even Biden sucks. He can't do a damn thing about it. Isn't it a shame?
Well, there are 3 branches to our government. But some people think the president does it all.
You're wrong. Japan just shut down their borders. Who cares?
I'm not going to Japan.
Look at Japan and China, how long they've been wearing masks. Did it save them from COVID? No. I don't think so.
Didn't save them from any of the flus.
Some people are easily brainwashed.
Oh, very easily. That's obvious.
Yeah, I know, blind, but
dumbed down and socially conditioned. You gotta love it.
We all gotta play with weirdos sometimes, right? My mom always told me if there was a kid who pissed in the sandbox, just to ignore him and keep playing until I found a cat turd to throw at him.
Dude, I'm convinced that it's a comedy routine.
Right?
You got a troll in there. And they're just trying to make trouble. Play along. I don't care.
No, I said it was wrong that Roadhog would not let Hag take the jab.
Why would I want to?
Ivor says, how cute is it that the silly little fruitcake thinks Fauci approves who can and can't get medical procedures? Sunfish for Fish says,
I'm
unconstitutional.
his wife. I'm his partner. He doesn't make decisions for me. I don't make decisions for him.
Blind says, Fauci was sexually molested when he was young and now he wants everyone to pay for it. In Australia, the cops will force a mask on you. So yes, they are mandatory, but in America, the police cannot force them on you. Yeah, well, you know
we're
what?
Different.
In Australia,
we don't live under a queen.
Australia doesn't have any guns. If they did, that whole situation might change.
Yep.
Oh, Jenny, you're going to cancel your trip to Japan? That sucks.
And here I was so looking forward to a little tchotchke that you'd bring back, you know?
Teresa says Dr. Fauci, I can't even say it.
Fauci. He's not a real...
Dr. Footsie is dazed and confused. You know why Biden likes muffin? Because muffin spells backwards is sniff 'em. Hey, Frank, what's happening, man?
It sounded just like too much fun you were having over here.
Nope, I 100% support the jab, and I'm trying to get more to take it, all because in the USA our vax numbers are low. So you're trying to...
I have never
You're
had
trying
a flu
to get
shot,
people...
and I've
Wait
never,
a second.
I'm not going to have one.
He's trying to get people to take the jab so
Why?
they die.
Do you get paid
So he gets more money, so there's more money in the USA, right?
Do you get paid per person? Is that what it is? Or is this all a comedy act? Because now I'm really curious. And I'm very curious why you would think that anybody
Jenny says, I even bought Buttercup a ticket to go.
Well, Buttercup's going to be sadly disappointed.
The
no
jab
Japanese
is not an
mice.
individual issue. We all have to take it because
No, we
our
don't.
vax numbers are too low. So
No, we
take the
don't.
jab. No, we are never taking the jab. It's not happening.
I've never even had a flu shot.
Sunfish says, I hope you're not in America because you're totally not American.
Yeah, no shit.
Ivor says, I mean, nothing makes me want a jab more than YouTube trolling. Sasquatch says, Hag,
What?
look up the vax percent for the USA versus Japan. We are way behind.
Look up their population versus ours. There are a lot of different variables that nobody even thinks about.
Fuck
Why?
the SS says.
Because there's no critical thought left.
Fuck the SS says, wait, Ouchie Fauci spent time with Biden as a child? That explains a lot. Yeah, it does, DSS. I don't support the vax either way. Anything the government offers for free, I say no to.
Absolutely. If it's free, there's a catch. Right?
Hell yeah.
I'm still curious as to where they get this idea that you won't let me do something. Let me tell you, honey, I do what I fucking want when I want. That's my husband, not my father. My dad's dead. So I do what I want. I don't want any shots. I have yet to take a flu shot, and I ain't taking this one. It's that simple. You want to force it on me? Good luck. You'll be wasting it on a dead body. Because you'll have to shoot me first.
That's only if he can outdraw you.
Well, I'm pretty handy with a pistol.
Yeah, I don't want to take that challenge.
I wouldn't want to. I don't need to look up Dr. Fauci's anything. He ain't the only, what do you think, he's the only doctor in the world or something? He's a fucking politician. He's a puppet to corporate interests. How dumb are you? I'm telling you, man, there's no critical thought. No common sense left in the world. It boggles the mind, you know. I'm convinced this is a comedy routine, and somebody's been sent here to troll us. There we go. Let's get that off of there. What kind of science? Like Christian science? I don't know. That sure ain't the kind of science I know. When you have to fast track something through the FDA, it's very questionable. When you have to absolve yourself in a court of law of all liability before you will hand it out, something is wrong. Follow the money. Follow the money. And once you find the source of all that money, there's your answer.
Well, we all know where that money's going now. It's going to Sasquatch. He's pocketing the shit.
I don't have a Vax card. Honey, I'm a housewife. I don't even need a social security number. Boy, have you been brainwashed. Well, listen, if you have taken the vaccine, then you should be protected. So whether the fact that I haven't shouldn't make a damn bit of difference. Neither should wearing the mask. If you're wearing one, what difference should it make if I'm not? Do you not have confidence in your mask to protect you? Apparently not. I don't need a doctor. I do everything holistically. I have lupus. Getting that vaccine could very well be my death sentence. Look up lupus. Look up all the symptoms. Look up what it is and what it does, okay?
Try to find a cure.
See how big pharma is trying to cure that. See what they're doing for that. Yeah, if you're afraid of unvaccinated people who don't wear masks, then stay home. We don't care. We don't care.
Lock yourself in a closet.
I'm not going to watch Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci can kiss my fucking ass. How's that? Okay? Quit talking about Dr. Fauci like he's the only person on the whole planet that matters.
Is he having sex with Dr.
Are you?
Fauci?
Yeah, is that like your boyfriend or something? I don't know. Are you reading from a script? Because that's what it sounds like you're reading from a script.
I think he might be in love. Young lovers.
It's not the vaccine that protects you. It's what your immune system does with the contents of that vaccine. Yeah, and it doesn't react well on everyone.
And your vaccine?
And I'm not sticking anything in me that has to be fast-tracked through the FDA, which is another funny thing, that our food and drug administrations are housed together in one agency. That should make you question shit right there. You know? Oh my fucking God, was that funny or what? It just doesn't get any funnier, man.
Dude, that's just like child abuse. They take children away from the parents and say the children are abusing them, and then they put the same children
into an abusive foster home
where they get the fuck beat out of them and then they get molested. What fucking kind of sense does that make?
It doesn't make any sense.
Right?
I know. Well, that's why the joke is, hi, we're here from the government. We're here to help you. That's the joke.
Right.
Because they're not there to help you. They're there to fuck you over. They're there to take every dime you have and gain as much power as they possibly can.
And do as much
if they
damage.
Actually taught useful things in school, we wouldn't have the stupid, you know, our country wouldn't be in such sad shape because people would actually be educated. They would know how to take care of themselves. They would not be dependent upon the state.
Yeah, and the state couldn't get
Cut it out, Hag. You mean cut it out? No.
And the state couldn't get away with paying people fucking minimal fucking wages and keeping all the profit for themselves.
I will burn in hell. Honey, I don't believe in a God, okay? Or gods. So therefore, I don't believe in a heaven or a hell. If there is such a thing as hell, it's right here, right now on earth.
I believe in the LSD loan. Timothy Leary, Trip of the Month Club.
There's no such thing as a God. Would we need vaccines if there was a God?
Yeah, wouldn't God just
Wouldn't
take care
God
of it?
just not have us be ill? Come on.
If there was a God, why would
Think about it. Use your fucking brain.
if there was a God, why would priests molest little children? I mean, come on.
Oh my God. Oh, jeez.
Okay, I've dealt with 3 idiots tonight. I can't do it anymore.
That's hilarious, isn't it?
I have to let someone else do it.
School has been structured to keep people stupid, and it just makes them more stupid every day, every year. You see kids coming out of school that have absolutely no idea how to take care of themselves, but they sure can fucking keyboard a mean one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like at the store tonight. I had to do the math in my head to figure out they ripped me off for $9, so they had to go back and do it manually to fix it.
Cosmic shaman. I don't know. I think that person maybe needs to do some drugs. and not the vaccine, but some really good drugs, you know? Some tight psychotropic drugs.
Psilocybin.
Issue an apology. Oh, I'm sorry. Go fuck yourself. How's that? Is that good? Does that work for you? Works for me. You watch Dr. Fauci. You seem absolutely taken with the person. I don't even think he's a real doctor, if you want my opinion.
Hey, I wonder.
But I don't care. He ain't mine.
Has he watched Dr. Fauci in his boxers?
Dr. Fucky? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know.
Does he watch him in his boxers? Oh, it's so nice to be.
You mean some people have concrete forebrains? A little quickcrete in the ear? I don't know. Yeah, and the problem is that too many people eat that bullshit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you know, and then they snack on it after work. I don't know. I have always found it much easier to have a vast amount of sources from which to gain my information. And honestly, when it comes to my health, Mother Nature tells me and shows me and gives me more than I could possibly ever need. You know, I don't need some asshole who's really a politician and, you know, getting a 6-figure salary to blow words out his ass that don't really mean anything.
What is the date today? Does anybody know?
The date?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
See if anybody in chat can tell you.
Anybody know the date off the top of their head?
I don't feel like going to look.
You know, when you do the same thing day after day after day, you don't really... One day it just runs into the next. So,
answers?
Oh, I love everyone. I just really dislike being told what to do.
That's Hal.
Who?
That's Hal.
Hal?
Yeah.
Love you, Hal.
I don't think DSS likes Sasquatch either.
You know, I don't know. The whole thing just boggles my mind. I'm convinced at this point a person was sent here at some kind of comedy routine, you know? I don't know.
Oh shit.
What?
It's December 1st already.
Is it?
Yeah.
Holy shitballs. It's going to be Christmas pretty soon. You know, that commercialized holiday that we don't celebrate?
Yeah, I'm even farther behind than I thought I was.
Don't worry about it. 1 month is just the same as the rest.
Yeah, the only problem is, like, I'm like 6 months behind where I should be.
In 15 minutes, it'll be December 2nd.
Oh, that makes me feel
Depending
so
on what
good.
time zone you're in. Right, right. I think so, Blind Straight. December 2nd is Happy Fuck Fauci Day.
There you go.
It's everybody run from the jab day. That's what it is. And we bill ourselves as the most boring live stream ever. Well, you gotta break it up once in a while, right? We are pretty boring. But every once in a while, somebody walks through the door, you know? And you just can't help but having a little fun. Well, you know, I mean,
When I read that shit about Fauci, I keep seeing Nixon with 2 peace signs going, I love you all.
no, that's not what he said. He said, I am not a crook.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
As
saying,
he stole the U.S. blind, I'm not a crook, yeah. With his cheeks wobbling, you know.
oh,
As he had his little spies prolong Vietnam. Yeah, we know. Those peace talks could have been over with a lot
about a war
sooner.
that didn't even need to happen.
Over a war that never needed to happen. Absolutely. You know.
And they taught us a very good lesson that everyone in the United States should have learned.
And that's exactly it. Free humans with real skills will survive. Do you know how few of us there are? It's kind of sad. Well, to be fair, you can put down whatever you want. It's the internet, right? There we go. That should tell me to quit smoking, right?
Everything we say or do is for your entertainment pleasure.
Yes, everything we say and do is for your entertainment. And I hope you have been adequately entertained by this last segment, because it entertained the fuck out of me.
And if not, I will put on a
That was
sticker in
funny,
the
man. Unbelievable.
Please send packages of diapers to my home address. So when I get the jab, I can poop in them.
Oh, man, that was hilarious. I still can't get over Who said anything about you not allowing me to get health care if I need it? What was that all about?
Well, that Sasquatch dude said that I wouldn't allow you to get a fax.
How do you even have a say in that?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Go figure, right?
How can you ask me, have me answer questions that idiots ask?
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I did drive by a Holiday Inn last night. Ba-doom, boom, yeah.
I'm not a doctor. I play when I need to.
Oh, I can't clear a bong these days. Are you kidding me? You'll be coughing forever. But I might not be able to rip a good bong.
But you can eat an edible.
But I can eat the fuck out of edibles, man. And they work much better. And it's legal here. Yay!
It was illegal in the 70s. You just couldn't get caught.
Well, it wasn't legal. It was just underground.
No, it was legal.
And it's still underground to some extent. But,
everything's illegal unless you get caught.
well, jails are filled with stupid people. They all got caught. There is such a thing as the perfect crime. Just can't get caught. If you get caught. I've never been convicted of anything. Well, I have yet to dab, so when I get to the point where, you know, stuff ain't working for me, I'll have to look into one of those machines. Because on the THC channel, they show some really nice models. Yeah, that's a hell of a crime, ain't it? And they get away with it constantly. Well, it all depends. There are so many different varieties now, you know, and the varying strengths of the different chemicals, you know, it all depends on what it is, you know, and what time of the day it is. Because I don't want to smoke an indica in the morning and then, like, need a nap by 10 a.m. or something, you know, any more than, you know, I want to, you know, smoke something that will make me upbeat later in the evening. So, you know, you kind of gotta figure out what works best for you and your situation, you know. I find that edibles help. They don't take away my pain, but they do help make my joints, like especially in winter, feel a little better. So that's a good thing. See, I have yet to try a dab, but um, I don't know if any of you guys have seen the THC channel. It's actually free on Pluto, I think. But they have the show. It's called Getting Doug with High, and his name is Doug, and he's a comedian, and he usually has a panel of other comedians on there that have either never smoked or, you know, they're regulars on the show, and they have this other dude on there, and they call him the Dab King. And the way he explained it is when he dabs, it's because he smokes so often that he needs a little something extra to break that plateau, you know, and actually get high. So for him, that's what dabbing does. But they pulled out some really nifty looking machines. You plug it in, it's all computerized. You add your wax or your shards or your oil or whatever you're doing, and you use the amount that you need, whether you want a light hit or whatever. And I mean, it was pretty cool to watch, man. And then, you know, like I would watch that channel and they would actually show you how to, you know, how to make your THC butter, and they would go through recipes and, you know, make some cool shit. And that was kind of interesting, so. Oh, I remember the stuff from way a long time ago. Lebanese, remember that?
Yep, Lebanese and blonde.
Yep.
Yep.
God, that was so... Yeah, Thai stick, man. Oh. Panama
Gold.
red. Creeper weed.
Hawaiian.
Maui Wowie.
Yep.
Colombian gold. Yeah, there were so many, you know, I mean, the prices were way low. Unfortunately, the THC was a lot lower too. But at the time, we didn't really know that. Now everything's so hybridized, really perfected it, so.
That's not really true, because I smoked some Alaskan Thunderfuck
Yeah.
that blew away a lot of the shit. Like,
Well, yeah, so
some of the old weed blows away a lot of the new
It
stuff,
does.
like White Widow,
dude, it does. That's not what I'm saying.
AK-47.
Give me this. It's not even letting you on. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, don't forget, when I talk about hybridizing, I'm talking about breeding,
Yeah, I know.
using your older strains like Alaskan Thunderfuck and White Widow and all that, and you breed it with something else to make something that works in a slightly different way or has a slightly different
that's before
flavor.
the government
or
shills got their hands on
well,
it.
yeah, you know. But yeah,
I don't
dude,
trust.
it's kind of like what was the first cyber Bitcoin? It's like Bitcoin, you know. They finally caved the government to banking, you know, to their rules and regulations, or at least
Can you do me a
a
favor?
goodly portion of them. What?
Walk over there and
Yeah?
get my thing.
What thing?
You'll see it over there.
What, this?
No, behind that. Way in the back.
This?
Yep.
Got it. Okay, there we are. But yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm old. I have been indulging for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I remember when you used to be able to resell an ounce for fucking,
A lid.
yeah,
A
12
lid.
bucks,
We
man.
called it a lid back in the day.
You'd sell.
That's how old we are.
You'd sell a lid for 12 bucks and you made money.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could even grow it outside, and it was if you watched it, and you know you got rid of certain plants, and you know you were there to, you know, pinch it and do all the right things.
It was a lot easier just to buy it in kilos and
Well,
unload
yeah, but I'm talking about like growing one or two plants, you know. I don't know. I think everybody did back in the day, gave it a shot, you know. Growing it outside is really today not a good option. You need all those
Waste of
controls, I
time.
think.
It's a waste of time.
Well, it is because
There's too much.
it's too much of it's
There's
not cost
too many-
effective.
No, there's too many ragweeds to pollinate your herb with, and you end up with
Right.
tons of seeds.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It
And to
lowers
grow
your
just a little
THC
bit
count.
inside for yourself, the equipment you need to do it right, it's just, you know, it's not really cost effective, you know? So, well, I mean, it could be, I suppose, but
Just don't buy any of those bogus LED lights that don't really work.
well,
You'll be disappointed. In the
grow
end
if you
product.
can. We get to grow 6 plants. Yeah, that's probably the one plant. See, I can grow pretty much any house plant. I've got a killer recipe for soil, for medium. Well, I wouldn't call it soil. It's medium. And I can grow anything in it, from a cactus to an orchid. It doesn't matter what kind of plant you put in it. It just does require a little bit more care. I was going to do that this year. I was going to do a video, and time just kind of got away from me. But this coming spring, I absolutely have to repot some of my stuff. So I guess we're going to do that. Plus, Rode ordered me my my chicken grit my granite chips that I need. And I looked through all my stuff and I found my coarse perlite. I found my pine bark fines, so I'll be ready to go. But oh, Colette got packages today.
Awesome.
Yay! Everything make it okay? The Mexican cartel is going to the Kush. Like, actually, around the world?
I hope nothing broke on her.
Yeah, I hope nothing broke. I tried to pack as absolutely well as I could.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, she says perfect. Excellent, excellent.
That
is the longest it has ever taken us to ship anything, and I apologize profusely. Thank you for your patience, honestly. We are not worthy. We are not worthy.
Now she could call us. Cut this for me. Colette could call us scammers, and we would fit that description with the length of time it took. Please cut across there for me.
Yeah, but we got it there. We got it there.
I know, but
we're sometimes a little late.
But if anybody had the right to bitch, it was her.
And she did not once.
I know.
I give you a lot of credit. Thank you so much. Where am I going with this? All the way across?
Yeah, just get that shit off there.
I can barely see what I'm doing here. Alright, there you go. You good? Alright. Oh, I don't even know what time it is.
I don't either.
It doesn't matter. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
I feel like I'm in a Judas Priest song, Breaking the Law. Dude, you want to hear something hilarious? And this totally dates me, okay? I remember I was at a concert in Chicago when Judas Priest was a backup band. They were an opening act. And they came out before a band called UFO, if anybody remembers them. So that's how old I am. Yes.
And I went to the Bicentennial Jam in 1976. Oh my God.
But yeah, it was a kick-ass concert, man. UFO was awesome. That's back when you could get killer seats for $12 a ticket. Good 50-50 blend t-shirts from the band cost like what, $5?
And you could get so high you could forget everything.
Oh my God, yeah, we used to tell the Andy friends to just fuck off. They wouldn't even bother us, man. That stadium would be loaded with layers of smoke. It was awesome. Yeah, Road has a very limited musical repertoire, I suppose. Mine is quite varied. I like a lot of different kinds of music. I don't like country music.
Well,
although I will say country rock is pretty cool. There's some that's pretty cool. I do like some certain tunes from certain artists.
I just don't know the name of the bands and the name of the songs. That's
right.
My problem.
Right. I mean, I started listening to the radio, oh my God, during the late 60s. So, you know, we had a couple of AM stations in Chicago, WLS, remember?
Yeah, Steve Dolan, the Insane Cold.
No, that was FM. That was FM.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Larry
that was
Lou
FM.
Jack.
Larry Lujak was AM.
Oh, I don't remember all that crap.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I don't. But I remember all the crap they used to play.
Who rode like the Backstreet Boys?
No, man.
He doesn't even know who they are.
I like Marky Mark.
Oh, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Yeah.
I love him. He's a great actor, but...
He was a great actor, but he
not a good musician, yeah.
Sucked as a musician.
Yeah. And the neat thing about him is you don't see him very often in the public eye. He keeps his family very private. which I think is really cool. That's got to be hard to do, you know.
Okay, now we have...
Camp Granada, yeah, I remember that.
Don't sing that. I got in trouble for that. No, I didn't. I got in trouble for Mr. Rogers.
Road likes Mary Poppins. He just likes to stand underneath and watch her come down in the umbrella, right?
Yeah,
so he can look up her dress.
Mary Poppins was cool. I like the Flying Nun too.
I was not really into Disney. I remember my parents making us watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and I thought, oh my fucking God.
I hated that worse than I hated Herbie the Love Bug.
Yeah, we went to, my dad took us to the drive-in. Remember when drive-in still existed? Yeah. So. Yeah,
we had one in our backyard.
Yeah, we had to go see Herbie the Love Bug. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
We didn't. We had that crap in our backyard.
Well, that's okay. We all got a second wind out of it, didn't we? And come on, you have to admit, it was funny. That's the most indoctrinated person I think I've ever, the most brainwashed person I think I've ever come into contact with, if it is in case a real person. The way it kind of behaves, the way it keeps repeating certain things, almost makes me want to say it's AI, you know? But there are just too many mistakes. I think it's somebody from a country and not ours.
It would be an AA. That wouldn't be artificial intelligence.
Well, no, right. It would be an artificial. It would just be artificial, yeah.
AA.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There's no intelligence there whatsoever, but.
So it would be artificial asshole.
So, yeah, you know.
Okay. Cheesecakes are made. God damn, I cooked all...
Oh, I love our little YouTube family here, man. We got a great one. We got an absolute great little family going here, man. We got a great group. Everybody's so cool. And that's why, like, when we get somebody like that in here, you know, we get a troll or a whatever you want to call it in here.
What is a troll?
It is just so funny, you know? And, I mean, hey, you can't throw something like that in a live stream like this and not have some fun with it. You just, you know, it's like, you know, it's like throwing a toy at your cat and expecting it not to play with it, right? Yeah.
It's like giving Buttercup a mouse.
Yeah, it's like giving Buttercup a chipmunk and expecting that head to stay attached. Speaking of insects, Johnny, we have had swarms of mosquitoes around lately. I don't know what's up with that. I'm still pissed I can't go to Japan, though. Right now, do you really want to go anywhere? Honestly, I think that where we're all at is probably the safest, you know. I don't know. I feel pretty safe where we're at, anyway.
Jenny can always come and I'll hang out some Japanese lanterns for her.
Yeah, well, we can have a Japanese themed party. Right?
We can even send some of them
we can hang up
things in the air.
No, you can't do that. Those are not good. Not good for the wildlife. If we do send them up, we have to go chase them down and pick them up.
No, not if you make them right. They biodegrade.
You say Buttercup, and I think of that TikTok cat bitching about being touched. Yeah, I don't really get where the mosquitoes are coming from. I mean, it's downright cold, you know? So I'm a little... Oh, and Rooster Cogburn tried to attack me today from behind. I'm not thrilled with that. I didn't pose a threat. I was coming to get a bale of hay. So, I don't know, man. Now I'm going to have to watch my back. But, I don't know. Maybe he's just coming into his own, you know? Okay. My shoe is coming off. Hey, old guy. I lost my coffee cup. Somehow. Ow! Isn't that like the second or third time that person has come in there?
I don't know.
Begging about that kind of thing? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, but let Teresa know when you go back there
Yeah?
that I sent that book to her over Gmail.
Okay. I will do that. Okay, Teresa, if you are still here, Rhodes sent you that book by Gmail.
Books?
So, books by Gmail. So, how many?
3.
3. 3 books. So, okay, coffee. Ah, there we go. Hot coffee. Yes. Oh, much better. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have like swarms of mosquitoes outside. It's really weird. How's Blinken? Last time we saw her, she was doing okay. Don't have any other news than that. No problem. Paper towel, paper towel. There we go. Ah. Yeah, I got a little winter sniffles going on here, which is why we're putting together another batch of the cure here. I got the cure. It's all organic, and I don't know. I just swig out of the old ball jar when I don't feel well. Do that for a few days, and with all those natural ingredients, it just makes me feel a whole hell of a lot better. It just knocks it right out of my system. My other secret is Vicks Vapor Rub. A good vigorous chest and like rib rub with that shit, and I'm telling you, man, it definitely helps. Keep yourself nice and warm. And if you sweat, that's okay. That's your body's way of getting rid of the poisons that are in it. So, yeah, the stuff with garlic. Garlic, organic lemon juice, turmeric, thieves oil, a little bit of honey. Local raw honey's the best, of course. And lots of garlic. And, yeah, and Ceylon cinnamon. And you mix that shit all together. I don't know the exact ratios of what goes in what, but you mix all that shit together, and it's a flavor that's kind of difficult to get used to at first, but once you get past it, like the first few swigs, after that, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And yeah, it works great, man. And then we also have elderberry cough syrup for the throat in case you get like a sore throat. Got that. And we take a supplements every day. Um, I take nascent iodine, a couple drops of that, and some liquid mullein for my asthma and COPD. And what else? Colloidal gold and silver, which, honest to God, man, it makes me feel like a different person. It definitely is a non-pharmaceutical like a mood enhancer. I swear, if I am without it for like a week or two, I start to feel kind of blah, kind of down in the dumps a little bit, you know. But yeah, it actually, everything I take, it helps boost my energy a little bit, makes me feel a little bit better. I don't know. I'm not really even sure how to describe it. I just feel better. And then when you eat properly, the way you fuel your body, that's like one of the first things, you know. That should be the first question any doctor asks you is, what's your diet like? And then you start removing things that aren't good for you, like high fructose corn syrup, processed grains, dyes, preservatives, chemicals that shouldn't be there. It's mostly processed things that are, and that's the problem is that all of the things that really don't offer a lot in the way of nutrition are cheap, while protein is pretty expensive, so they kind of got us. But again, if you have skill sets, these things aren't a big problem. A good vigorous chest rub with Vicks is what I'm talking about there, ivermectin. That's what my mom always did for us, and then she would put on the old vaporizer, and in the morning we would just cough that chest cold up, and in a couple days we were good as new. Have a good one. Anybody that's leaving us, have a great evening. Peace to you, and we'll see you next time. And for the rest of you, I guess we're going to be here for a little bit. Now that I have laughed so hard, I don't feel tired anymore, I was getting ready to go to sleep, and then I hear all this hilarity ensuing over here, and I'm like, really? Okay, I got to hear this, Yeah, I think that's not the first time that particular person has come in here and, done that, where they're pushing this whole, freaking out about the whole thing, and it's, I don't know. Well, you're on your own with that one, ivermectin. I cannot help you out. Okay. You left that wide open for a lot of different responses, and I'm not going to say anything, so have a good one. Oh. Okay, there's got to be a lighter around here somewhere. Ah, look at that, there's two of them. Nope, just one. That's okay. So, my goats get fatter by the day. We should be popping babies any time now, man. I can't wait. I want to get it over with before we get some really cold weather, I want to get them all nursing good. And let's see, what else? Well, lately we've caught a couple grinners, one raccoon, and I saw a skunk on the game cam. Cute little sucker. But I sure don't want to be the one that has to milk those glands, I'll pass on that. Man, oh man. What's a grinner? An opossum. North America's only marsupial. We are overrun with them. We are overpopulated. And in order to be a good steward, we have to knock the population back a little bit, or we're going to run into problems. And those problems will be the spread of disease, starvation, too many inhabiting a smaller territory.
Low turkey population,
So,
low pheasant population.
yeah, they have something. I don't, something in their feces, is it?
Yep, and urine.
Something in their feces and urine kills the eggs of a lot of the wild game birds that are out there, like pheasants and whatnot. So, oh hell no, we don't eat. If a crow won't eat one on the side of the road, and a turkey vulture won't touch one, I ain't eating one. Absolutely not. No. No, 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 no. No, that's fertilizer, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you hear of people saying, "Oh, possum pie." I physically want to see someone kill one, dress it out, and make food out of it and eat it before I will believe that they really do. Because I hear about it, but I have never actually seen it happen. But I do watch the wildlife around here quite closely. And I have never seen any kind of carrion eater touch one on the side of the road. That tells me something. Now, I would rather eat the crow. Crow is delicious. There's actually a season on it now in Illinois. Used to be you could blast those things all day long. There were so many of them. Well, Colette, that would be another good reason not to, you know. Colette said they smell like actual shit while cooking.
Did she ever cook one?
Who cooked one? I wonder if a snapping turtle would eat a possum. I don't know.
No.
Probably not. Could probably throw a dead one in the creek and it would probably just float away. I don't know. The only thing that I know that eats them are maggots. Oh yeah, we knew a family that used to cook raccoon, and they did a bang-up job with it. It was fantastic.
Raccoons and possums are totally different.
But that's a different animal.
I will eat raccoon.
Yeah, but only if what's his name cooked it.
Barbecued, yeah. Well, if I knew how to cook it, I would.
There are certain glands and things that your average person just really doesn't. It's a family thing, you know. You got to know how to do it.
It's not removing the glands.
Well, there are certain things.
It's the way you cook it.
Or whatever. I don't know. I've never cooked raccoon.
There's a secret way to cook it.
You cooked it. You tried it once and you got sick.
Yes, that's why I'm telling you. There's a certain way to cook it.
Right. Yeah. There's definitely a secret to cooking that kind of thing.
I removed all the glands. That's not
But
hard.
I do see crow and turkey buzzards eating raccoons on the side of the road,
Yeah.
so we know they can be eaten.
And turkey buzzards can be eaten too.
It's kind of a protected animal. But as a last resort, yeah, I guess, you know.
But they weren't always protected.
No, crow weren't either. There never used to be a season on crow, and now there's a season on crow.
Crow are very good to eat.
Oh, yeah, crow are excellent, man. It's all dark meat,
Yum.
nice and juicy, not greasy. You need a couple of them to make it, well, I guess for one person, one would be good.
All you need is one crow.
For what, one person?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to eat a can of green beans, and a pigeon for dinner, and that was enough for me.
Yeah, and you had to use your blowgun to get the pigeon.
And
Yeah, we used to eat the pigeons that we shot out of our
And I did a
silos.
full day's work on that, so.
Yeah, I mean, I've eaten a lot of pigeon. Pigeon, dove, squirrel, whistle pig, which is groundhog.
Yep.
Barbecued whistle pig is delicious. Yeah, certain things don't exactly smell great when they're cooking, but once you get it done, it's pretty good. It all depends on what it is, but yeah, pigeons are delicious. In fancy restaurants they call it squab.
No, that's a young pigeon.
Well, but it's still a pigeon.
Yeah, but it's young.
I don't know. Yeah, I've eaten a lot of things. Eaten a lot of different animals. I just don't trust commercially raised, not today's anyway. Back in the day when I was a little kid, our food source was completely different. And,
most of it came from the local farmer.
Right, and now that money and power are all anyone thinks about.
You used to go pick up your milk from the farmer until they started bringing it around in the glass jars and putting it in your little silver box on your doorstep.
It might not have been bad, Colette. Like I say, it all depends on who cooks it and how it's done. Oh, yeah, see, Jenny, she doesn't like the smell of cabbage being cooked, but she loves cabbage.
Ooh, I love cabbage.
Oh, Road makes awesome cabbage, man. Cooked in a ton of butter. Oh, a lot of black pepper. Absolutely delicious, man. That's an old Bohemian. It's an old Bohemian thing. My mom used to make that all the time.
I am a Bohawk.
I know you are.
But I don't like borscht.
Borscht is actually Russian, ain't it?
Yes, but Bohawks eat it too. And it's gross, purple cabbage.
Purple cabbage is for salads.
It's not the same thing.
Oh, not the same? I thought borscht was beet soup.
It is. We call it purple cabbage.
Oh. Okay, because I was going to say that purple cabbage is a whole different animal.
We called it purple cabbage so it wouldn't gross everyone out saying it was beet soup.
Yeah, and cabbage is good for you, too. It will clean you out, but sometimes you need that.
So will Dawn dishwashing liquid up the butthole.
So will oatmeal. Oatmeal is an excellent source of fiber. So, when I'm having problems, I reach for oatmeal. Old-fashioned oatmeal. That seems to do the trick. Couple of servings and no problems. Fiber, absolutely. Gotta have my fiber. Steel cut oats are really good, but since my teeth don't agree, I just go for the old-fashioned.
Well, since I can't decide if my wrist hurts or if it's my vagina, I'm gonna
Coffee enemas? I would think that would just hype your ass up. No pun intended.
That'd be like putting cocaine up your ass.
Yeah, it'd be like blowing coke up your ass. No thanks. I would rather drink my espresso and enjoy the taste of it. Yeah, the other part, that's exit only. Exit only. Sometimes it's one exit, no waiting, but it's still exit.
That's what an alcoholic does when he's down to his last 2 shots. He needs to get fucked up.
Cabbage cleans the colon. Fiber does too. Oh, so does diatomaceous earth. Food grade. Food grade.
That removes the slime out of your shit pipe. It
absolutely clears you up. You know, and we we sometimes put a tablespoon of food grade diatomaceous earth in our coffee. The only thing is that you have to keep stirring it to drink it. It's a little gritty. It doesn't really dissolve in the coffee, but that's okay. It still works. And it serves a lot of good purposes. It definitely scrapes your intestines clean and your colon as well. It helps with blood pressure, bad cholesterol. What else did it help with? It helps with a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
It's good for your hair and nails.
See, look, Egg.
What?
2 pairs of saved glasses from my
Whoa, and there goes your
thing.
You did fix them. All right, now put them somewhere where they won't get lost. That could be tricky.
That's only 2 pairs so far. There's more to go.
But you know.
I'm 2 for 2 so far. Respect.
Those days are long behind me. I don't do the beer thing anymore. I don't like beer. I don't need it. I don't want it.
Verboten.
Especially since I've got the approval of our government on it. And it's more lethal than the things that our government thinks should be illegal. So I can't really condone it.
Okay.
You know. Is that the good one, or is that the one that's coming out of the frame?
No, this is my good one.
Where do you want to hang it from?
There's my cocoa powder there.
You know what we need? We need some cup hooks up here.
No, see this whole area right here?
Yeah.
When I finally get it cleaned, that's going to be my cooking station.
Okay. What's Rode doing? Just being Rode. He is,
Here's my other pair of glasses.
I think he's enjoying a little bit of OCD right now. I'm not sure. Hello? I'm having problems reading. Val Brooks?
Oh, Val, it's good to see her.
Hello, good to see ya. How are ya? Welcome, welcome. You missed it earlier, man.
Val was gone for a little while.
Oh, we had quite the troll. It was pretty hilarious, man. You missed some great comedy. All right. There's my coffee. See, I drink my coffee through a straw. This way I get the caffeine in quicker. I'm a coffeeholic. You have to have a vice. This is one of my 2 vices. The other one being smoking, which I really wish I could quit, and I'm trying really hard. It becomes less every day. Well, we don't usually do live streams this late. We're usually gone by now. We usually take it outside, take the phone outside while it's light out, and live stream while we feed goats and do our other chores. And then we come in and yak for a while. Rode started a second stream when he went out to, I forget what.
I had to collect your garlic for your medicine.
Oh, yeah, he went out to get some garlic out of the garden for our cold medicine.
And I picked up a turkey egg.
And he picked up a turkey egg out there. Where are my turkeys? Are they in the glass house sleeping?
No.
They're laying out in the middle of the yard.
Yeah, they were still out messing around.
Oh, okay. We have these 3 big white turkeys. This is my first time ever having turkeys. I didn't know how nice they were. They're such sweet birds, man. They like to be petted, and they're just very sweet.
Like petunia.
Your lungs are killing you. You smoked almost 3 packs. Yeah, that'll do it. I don't think I even got a half a pack in today. I got the little sniffles going on and I feel a little congested. Not bad. Nothing major. But I want to nip it in the bud, you know, so we're getting the medicine made already. Everything's holistic. So, your thumbnail has a rat. What's that got to do with garlic? Oh, the garlic is for the,
My thumbnail doesn't have a rat.
it's not a rat. What is it? Isn't your thumbnail the roadhog thing?
Dude, the thumbnail
Yeah.
is what's on the beginning of the string.
Which is?
Which is a bunch of cats.
Oh,
My
yeah.
icon.
Those are cats.
Your
icon is
my roadhog logo.
Yeah, that's our kennel logo.
The copyrighted kennel logo.
Yeah. So. Oh, absolutely, man. Mother Nature's got something for everyone when it comes to natural medicine. Opossum, yes. The only marsupial in North America. And unfortunately, they breed like rats, man. Of course, you know, and again, here we go. You know, one of my pet peeves. We have to be good stewards since humans are the ones that have bisected all these animals' territories and have forced them to live in areas that they're not all that familiar with. And we've cut.
Really don't have any predators.
Well, true, but I mean, you know, once you get too many in an area, you end up with disease and not enough food, and so they starve, and you know, it just becomes a big mess. Plus, they destroy my feed. They're destroying my barn and shitting all over my hay. So, yeah, it's a nuisance animal at this point. So, yeah, they eat our eggs, which we certainly don't need. How are the bees? They are blanketed for winter. And they seem to be doing okay.
They're doing okay. They're a lot of work.
They're a lot of work, but, you know, they seem to be doing pretty good. And it's funny, too, because every time Blinken comes out, it's like if it's warm enough out, they will fly to her. It's like pheromone-wise, they've got her scent down, and they recognize it. So they kind of come up and like say hi to her. It's pretty bizarre. Animals are amazing. It's amazing, especially insects. Well, and that's it. You know, if we're in their territory, you know, we can't be these tree hugging. Oh, we gotta save everything. We can't do that. We have to be good stewards, which means we have to manage populations properly so that everything can survive normally, you know, without problems. So, you know. Well, this year we didn't get as many apples for apple butter as we thought we were going to get. This next spring, I have to do a hell of a lot more pruning on the tree. And, yeah, I got to open it up big time. I was a little afraid to do do heavy pruning. So this time I got to just bite the bullet and go for it. I got to open the tree up so it gets more light and more airflow. And I definitely have to, I've got to I got to start watering it again with duck poop soup, we call it, where we save the water from the duck pool and water the gardens with it because it's already watered down, and ducks always poop in their pools. And so we bucket out that water and take it over and, and I haven't done the apple tree in a while, so I got to do that. And I could probably take a few shovelfuls of compost from under the pile and throw it on there.
I made some awesome raspberry jelly this year.
We got some good raspberry jelly this year. Oh, and did you ever do anything with the mulberries, or did we decide not to?
I have mulberry jelly.
Oh yeah, we didn't. We have a lot of mulberry trees, and we have blackberries too. So, and gooseberries. I found some more gooseberry bushes. So
I didn't make anything out of gooseberries.
Well, we didn't have enough gooseberries. There really weren't enough to do anything with, And
nobody would goose my berry, so I refused it.
So, do we ever tap a maple? No, we have not yet.
No, but I would like to tap the sycamore out here. I'm afraid it'll kill it and crush the house.
I don't. We have two beautiful sycamores out here that we could tap, but they're so old and big. I really don't want to hurt them. They're about 80 years old apiece, so.
And they would make a couple really. I'll bet you we could get 40
Thank
gallons.
you.
We could probably get 40 gallons of syrup out of it.
Dude, Jamie Smith says, Hag, you are awesome. You and Rhoda are a match made in heaven. You complete each other. Is it that obvious? We do. I think we complement each other pretty well. We're partners. We're equal partners.
Really?
Well, we try to be.
Okay.
Well, you have to do all the heavy lifting because I can't. But I do a lot of other stuff that you can't, so. What?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at?
I was just going to say, yeah, you swallow.
Well, it's rude to spit. What do you want me to say?
That's what I was laughing about.
You can tap walnut trees too?
Yep.
For syrup?
Yep.
I did not know that. There are walnut trees around here.
Yeah, I know.
We have walnut, hickory, oak, sycamore, lots of maple trees.
I know, but have you ever had sycamore syrup?
No.
Oh, it's to fucking die for.
See, I really wish. We can never get those seeds to grow into seedlings.
And we could probably get 40 gallons off those trees without hurting them.
I wonder that, the one sycamore out here has that one sucker growing off that I neglected to cut this year.
Right.
I wonder.
If we could graft it.
Well, I would do there's a process where.
Root.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if I could do that. I could look it up. It's not going to hurt to gain information, and if you can't do it, you can't do it.
Whatever you want to do, I don't care.
And then what time of year is it? It's like March or whatever when, you take like willow cuttings and apple tree cuttings and you root the, you root the.
Not my area of expertise.
Okay,
David.
well, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll check it out. You never know.
You want to talk about growing dope? I can help you. Other than that, can't really help you.
That's awesome, Jamie. Yeah, if you can find your perfect match, and it took me, well, shit, man. I was 35 years old when we got together, and we've been together. We were together for we were common law before we ever actually got the paperwork going, and we figured, what the hell, it's a deduction, right? Plus, you definitely want the paperwork in order in case you need to make medical decisions and all that kind of shit. So it's important to do that. So we got married in 2000. So figure, let's see, almost 22 years married plus the 7 or 8 before that. So, yeah, a long time, man. Long time. Yeah, I would be lost without my road. Absolutely, man. That guy's my rock. My rock. That's where I run. You ever see the Thomas Crown Affair with that song? That's where I run to. I run to the rock, and that's my rock. I don't think that's really what the song is about, but I just kind of, well, marriage is work, man. Any relationship is work, but marriage is work. I mean, when you guys see us, we're not usually arguing and stuff, but we do argue. We do fight, I mean, every couple does.
We argue more on camera than we do off.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably argue more on camera than off.
We do.
But, I mean, it takes work, man, You have to have all of the major building blocks of a good relationship, like trust. That's a biggie. Trust, communication, I don't know, I'm drawing a blank, but there's like a million of them, you got to have all of these things. You have to be able to really communicate. You have to be able to give, instead of want. I don't know. I'm a cheap date. I don't ask for much.
Okay.
Well, I don't. Okay, so I do ask him to make cheesecake every once in a while because it is to die for.
Cheesecake. Brownies.
I'm not so much the brownies person. That's Dave. Dave likes brownies more than I do.
Let's see, what else do you have?
Unless they're infused, then they're pretty good.
Food. Cook me food.
I'm not a great cook. What can I tell you? You're a much better cook than I am. You're a pack rat, okay?
Yeah.
I let you pack rat.
Okay, so? And look at all the things I fixed with that pack rat shit.
I know. I'm happy with that.
Have you ever seen a serviceman come to fix your refrigerator?
No, and thank God I've never had to, man. They cost way too much.
Have you ever seen a serviceman fix your iPad?
5 years, 5th year anniversary. That's cool. Five, the way that I can describe it is, it feels like at the very same time that it's brand new, and yet it's eternal. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like we just met, and yet it's also at the same time like we've known each other forever. But anyway, that's what I think. You got to be friends first and foremost. I think that is most helpful. And we were very good friends for a very long time before that changed. Excuse me. Oh yeah, those go to those buckets I just washed.
Yes, I know.
And I have a couple more buckets to wash. One I might throw away. I think the top is cracked.
I don't care.
Okay.
Would you like some goat shit fire starter?
No, I would not. I don't need to start a fire right now.
Okay.
Road can cook, but not grill. What's up with that? I have no idea.
I have never.
Grilling is a whole different kind of cooking.
I have never been able to grill in my entire life, but I can cook over an open flame.
Yeah, you can cook over an open fire, just not a grill. Go figure. I don't know.
I can cook over a campfire.
I mean, I have my specialties. I can make some things pretty good. Other things, not so much. Don't ask me to make pea soup, because you won't like the results. I'm just not good at certain things, man. I can bake cookies, pies, can't do it. Can't do it. And I've had a million people go, oh, here, you got to try this crust recipe. It's absolutely foolproof. It turns out light and flaky every single time, and I can make it. I don't know how I do it either, but it turns into fucking cement. So I gave up on that.
Before I die,
Yes.
I'm going to make rolichki.
Ooh, rolichki. I remember
Not
my grandma.
kolachki,
I know that my
rolichki.
grandma made poppy seed kolachkis, and they were so
I'm
good.
not making kolachkis. I'm making
Rolichki,
rolichki.
I know that's a little different. And I wish I had the recipe for my ex's grandma made. She made the best pierogies. She made fantastic pierogies,
I can make them, but they're gross.
But oh no, hers were delicious.
Well,
but
people say mine are delicious too, but I say they're gross.
Well, maybe it's just not something you like to eat.
I don't like them.
But she used to make fantastic. And you know, these are the kind of like recipes that you pass down that are not written down. They're like in somebody's head. So it turns out to be like, oh, a little of this, a pinch of that, you know, a dash of this. And, you know, when you do it, it never really turns out the same.
The Sam I am.
So,
I do not like green eggs and ham.
oh, man. Dude, I just broke out in a massive sweat.
I will not eat them with
Oh, my God.
I will not eat them here or there.
really hate getting old.
I will not eat them anywhere.
Oh, there we go.
I will not eat them in the rain. I will
Oh, yeah, that's what a hot flash looks like. Woo! Oh. Oh. If you can possibly avoid getting old, I recommend trying not to get old. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, Maka. You decided to turn up. The cat just crawled out of the...
You know that
wherever
one
she
cat
goes.
that hangs with Dave? 2.0?
Oh, Chicken Cat 2.0?
Yeah.
Yeah?
When I let that mouse out of that live trap on accident,
Yeah?
2.0 jumped on him, bit him in the head, killed him, and ran off with him.
Awesome.
That thing's going to be a mouse slayer.
Well, we need those. That's why we're breeding this particular line of cats.
That thing's a fast-ass
They're
cat.
line bred, but they're great mousers, man. Absolutely fantastic mousers.
That cat's a fast-ass cat.
Legally
Faster than
blind,
Maka.
so hubby, bless his heart, he cooks sometimes for us, have stage 3 glaucoma. Oh, no. Is there anything you can do for that aside from smoking massive amounts of...
Yes, there is.
Is there?
Yes. There's a formula they developed.
Oh, you must turn her on to the link.
There's a formula they developed that resets the neurons that transfer from your eye to your brain,
Yes.
and it allows you to see. It takes away night vision, blind spots.
Glaucoma?
Yeah, everything. And you can see again without glasses.
Dude,
even.
You must get that link out here. Maybe not right this second, but you must get that so we can have Nightbot post that.
I have to find it again.
All right, well, you got to, because that might, you know, if people research it, it might help some people.
The only
Anything we can do.
Here's the thing.
What?
You got to buy it pre-made. Because
Well,
when you buy them separately,
yeah,
it's too expensive. And here's the catch.
right.
You can use it for up to 60 days.
Yes.
And if you don't get an improvement, they give you 100% of your money back.
Well, that's a good deal.
Well, within 30 days, you already
You
see
should
the
see
improvement.
Right.
By 50 days, you see a vast improvement.
Okay.
And then you need the last of it.
Right.
To complete it. Once you make it to 90 days, you don't need it anymore.
Oh, that's kind of like black seed oil and hepatitis.
Right.
Black seed oil will actually cure hepatitis. You just have to do the full course of it. You know,
And you don't have to pay the $80,000 or $40,000 for the pill.
$84,000. I think it's gone down now, but yeah, the cure for hepatitis was very expensive.
It was like 80 grand or 40.
Yeah, not many normal people can afford that kind of thing, you know. But that's why we're always digging and you know, looking into the research that's being done on, you know, holistic things, because
and the old
Mother Nature's got something for everybody. It doesn't need to be pulled apart molecularly and synthesized in a lab, you know.
A lot of the stuff is old-fashioned, and it worked, and they just quit using it because they came up with pills for it.
Yeah, you know, I don't like taking a bunch of pills, especially when they have all these side effects, and you know, they don't tell you everything about it. I don't like it.
This pill will make you lose weight, but it'll make your penis fall off.
Well, look at the side effects on, you know, and now they advertise all this crap on TV, pharmaceuticals on TV. Don't you think you should market that to doctors?
Right.
And not the patients? Patients don't know anything about chemistry or you know, all that. They don't know that. They're not compounders or pharmacists. You know? So, well, you know, and again, surgery is my last go-to. I have yet to be cut by anything. And I won't.
People who use that herbal formula
that
had surgery,
I would bet. I would bet, Jamie, that I'll have Road look it up for you. But I will bet, and I never bet unless it's a sure thing. But I will bet that there is something holistic that will help you. I have lupus, and when I was first diagnosed, they gave me an entire barrage of medications they wanted me to take. Not one of them was actually developed for lupus, which should be clue number one, right? Everything had horrible side effects. Nothing helped. It all made me feel more sick. And I went to Rhodes' doctor, and he looked at the list of stuff I was taking, and he said, I want you to stop taking it all. You don't need it. You don't need it. It's going to kill you. It's going to kill you. And he discussed diet with me, and also we have a holistic healer in Arizona that we use, and she actually turned me on to the proprietary mixture of essential oils and the pressure point therapy that is a treatment for like 90% of the symptoms that I suffer. It helps all of the outward symptoms. The pain, it doesn't help. But there are other things I can do for that. But yeah, it takes away all of my skin rashes, all of my issues. It helps so much I can't even begin to tell you. So don't give up. Don't give up. I'll have Rode look for that link that he was talking about they have discovered a it's, what is it? It's some kind of what was the name of it?
I don't remember.
No, the name of what it.
What are you talking about?
It's the name of the thing that talks back and forth between your brain and your eye.
I can't remember the name of it, but what it does is the same thing that's in the back of your cornea or the back of your eye.
Yeah.
That receives the signals.
Right.
Also, you have that in your brain too.
Right.
And what these herbs do is they strengthen up that communication network between the two things.
So that your eyes and your brain are in sync again,
Yes,
and you
they
can
see
see.
the signals, and they've taken people who couldn't recognize somebody 3 feet away,
Right.
and these people were able to
after like 30, 40 days of treatment.
No, like after 90 days, they could read like
without glasses,
cell phones, books, all kinds of stuff.
So
Near
there
and
is.
far, they could read everything.
Mother Nature
again.
has something for everyone. Yeah, lupus is awful, but I think part of having anything is to not let it get you down, to have a positive attitude about it, you know? Yeah, I know what it can do, but if I worried about it all the time, that would be worse, I think, you know? I'm getting my undercut. So, you know, I get my treatment, like, what, twice a year, 3 times a year maximum.
2 to 3 times a year, depending.
And all of my skin issues go away. And to help with my sleep, I use edibles sometimes. That helps. And the only pharmaceutical I do use is for pain. That's it. But I won't.
This way. I can't.
Okay. But I won't take any of the steroids or the anti-inflammatories. I can't, you know, all of those things that like they wanted to put me on Vioxx and Celebrex. Well, Vioxx was taken off the market. That was killing people. And steroids certainly aren't good for you. They wanted me to take prednisone on a daily basis. That just kills you. So, you know, and I'm not a doctor, but I'll tell you what, I can see and feel firsthand that Mother Nature is a much better doctor than, you know, much better. Which way do you want me? Okay. Yeah, I like the undercut. It gets rid of the frizzies. I'm due to have my hair dyed again pretty soon. My gray is starting to show really bad. If it were coming in really nice like Blinken's, I would just let it go. But it's not. It's like a salt and pepper gray that I just don't like. So I'll just be a blonde forever. Blondes have more fun. All right, dude, you're getting a little rough there. Be careful. You don't have to peel my skin off.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
Well, I don't know. It feels a little... All right.
Like this stuff is just...
Yeah, it just came out of the bun. Just leave it, okay?
I am leaving it.
All right.
I need you to come over here for a second.
Under the light. Okay, yes.
You don't want me to do a hack job, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay, then. I have to be able to see.
She's also my beautician. He's my massage therapist, my chiropractor.
There, you're done.
Thank you. Every stitch I've ever had and every staple I've ever had, he's done it. Okay, there we go. See, now it's a little shorter in back there. And I like that. That helps keep that fuzzy, icky. It's really great for summer, too. It's a lot less hot, you know? My nails, actually, I just kind of cut them They're dirty right now. I didn't scrub them real good today. No, I cut them kind of short because I have to deal with animals, and I don't wear a lot of jewelry because I have to deal with animals. You learn when you have animals that anything that they can grab a hold of, they will. So, a long time ago when we were breeding American Bulldogs, yeah, I stopped wearing a lot of earrings and anything else. The only thing I wear is a wedding band. And my navel piercing because I always have a shirt on. So, but that's about it. Yeah, prednisone is awful. That shit will kill you. So, I don't take it. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, I don't have my nails done. I don't even paint them. Um, at one point in time, many, many, many years ago, I used to have my nails done, and I did a lot of reading on it, and I found out that by having all that filler on there and all that nylon crap, that you're actually they need to be exposed to air, and by not allowing that, they can develop fungus, and it can actually destroy your nails and your fingers. So yeah, I don't have any of that done. The only thing I do is dye my hair every once in a while. That's it. So, well, I have systemic lupus, which is it's inherent, and I'm adopted, so I really don't have a load of information about myself. I know my genetic background, but I don't know any of the health issues. The only note that was on any paperwork was to watch for diabetes, but that never happened. Instead, I was diagnosed with lupus. But you know, it 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 can um it can attack any system, or it might not. So it's kind of, there's no set, you know, there's no set dates, there's no set time limit, there's no set, all you have is a list of what other people with it have experienced and what has happened, and that's it. So, but I can tell you one thing, I'm staying away from, you know, big pharmaceutical corporations and what they have to offer. To date, they only make one medication specifically for lupus, and I'm not gonna I'm not really sure what it is because I'm not gonna use it anyway. So I have found that holistic, natural medicine is the way to go. So yeah, diabetes is a terrible thing. Honestly, I think that a lot of the issues that people experience health wise today has to do with. Oh, sorry about that. We just dropped. We're kind of skipping out here, looks like. We're back.
You're probably gonna die on battery. You're getting low.
Oh, we're probably going to die on battery. Well, in that case,
You might as well end the stream.
I'm going to end the stream. It has been lovely talking to you. I'm going to have Bug Road so we can get that link up, um, uh, so you can check it out for the eyesight thing. And well, it's past my bedtime. I gotta go. I gotta get some rest here. So I hope everybody does well. We had a great time tonight. I'm glad we came back a second time. That was a lot of fun. And have a great night and peace to everyone. And we will see you next time on the most boring live stream to hit YouTube. So take care. All right? We're out. Nighty night. Okay, dude, you're